Hi guys, welcome back to All Things Sam. I'm super excited about this video. It's gonna give some skills about how to make and save money when you're young. I've used some of these skills throughout my life for a long time now, some of them for actually quite a long time, like 4 years. And they've helped me make some cash on the side to help pay for things like gas, my insurance bill, phone bills, if I want to go shopping, if I want to get something new, groceries when I'm at college, or just different trips and things that I plan to do with my friends. So I wanted to share them with you guys. Hopefully they can be super awesome and super helpful to you guys. Just as a discretion, I do work a job. I work at 6 days a week here in the summer when I'm home, but I don't use this as a full-time method to collect money or help me with my finances. This is more of just like a extra kind of cushion money to have. I'm also, as a discretion, very thankful and blessed to have very supportive parents and grandparents when it comes to things like my student loans. My parents help co-sign for those and other things that I do as well. But I just kind of want to share this information because I am very self-sufficient, I am very independent. I have had a job since I was a freshman in high school, and I had 2 jobs all through high school. So I think it's super important to kind of give those tips where I see fit. Before we get into today's video, I wanted to also talk about something that I'm super happy to be a part of, some company that I'm super excited to be partnering with, and that is Barefoot Scientist. So Barefoot Scientist is a company, and they create different products for your feet to help with your skin health, to help make it smooth, soft, rejuvenate it, and make sure it's just basically at its healthiest that it can be. They have a wide range of products, but I was sent the High Dive Daily Intensive Hydration Therapy. So this is it. That is the packaging. And I feel like from a marketing standpoint, their packaging is very clean, very concise. I love having it on my desk. It's just very cute. Comes in this super cute box right here. And my favorite part about this lotion is actually that it's hypoallergenic, vegan, and cruelty-free. You can definitely smell it when you open it, that it's not super fragrancy or sensitive and over the top and going to irritate your skin. It's actually very gentle. It's a really thick cream, which I love lotions that are thick. I put them on my legs, my feet, my elbows, and overall I give this a great review. I will be definitely using this for a long time. It'll be now available in stores at CVS, so check it out if you want to buy it at CVS, or check the link in my description if you want to order it online. They do offer free shipping on all of their products. Alright, enough has been said. Let's get into the bulk of today's video. So as usual, I have a bunch of notes that I wrote down that I want to discuss and talk about different ways to make money. But the first and number one way that I love to make money is through PoshMark, Depop, or Relove. So these are applications that you can get on your phone, and it's like consignment, but you make your prices and you post an item onto your account and then sell it for the price you discuss. So I love this because it's sustainable fashion, which helps the environment and makes fast fashion not have such a huge industry. Fast fashion is one of the number one contributors to pollution and to different environmental problems that we're seeing today. And one way that we can prevent that is through sustainable fashion. So these applications where people are buying and selling their clothes. I know I've personally bought a lot of items from PoshMark, but I've also sold a lot. So I did the figures and ran them, and over the past 2 years of me being on PoshMark, I've made $1,580.30. So that's roughly a little over $750 a year that I've made, just to have some extra cash help with expenses. It helped a lot last year when I was competing in pageants. I would use a lot of the money that I'd make off PoshMark to pay for different things that I would need to pay for, or need that extra cash on the side to kind of just fill in the gaps. I've also found a lot of great pageant earrings, jewelry, different assorted outfits and shoes that are half the price that you get them for, and you're getting them for an amazing quality. So I don't see what is not to love about it. I think the only con that people don't like about consignment applications is that it takes patience and consistency. You have to be patiently waiting for someone to need or want the item that you're selling or that you're advertising, and then same for if you're looking for an item, you're probably gonna be looking for it for a little bit, because it's not like a store where you're gonna find the jeans in your size that are gonna fit just right, or you're not gonna find the exact shirt you're looking for. But I also think there's the beauty in that is you're getting something that's from someone else's closet. You're giving a piece of clothing a new piece of life, and that's why it is sustainable fashion. So I love those applications. You can use the link down in my description, as well as the code to get $10 off your first Poshmark purchase if you want to go ahead and sign up for that. I do encourage that. Like I said, I've made over $1,500 in the past 2 years off of it, and it's a great way to just make money on the side. The second thing that I have done is sell clothes to local consignment stores. So I would rather do like Poshmark over consignment store selling, but I like consignment store selling because it's fast, quick, and easy. You don't really have to wait patiently like Poshmark. You basically can get paid on the spot, maybe after 30-45 minutes of them going through your clothes and just kind of waiting in line at the store. But they pick the items that they want and then they resell them to customers in the store. But you can make up to like $70, $80, $100 a trip. I know my sister took stuff into our local Plato's Closet just the other week and she made $73 off of 14 items that were sold. So if you have clothes laying around that you know you're gonna donate to a thrift store or the Goodwill, take them to a local consignment store. You never know what you could find that could be worth way more than you would be giving it away for, and also consignment stores are contributing to sustainable fashion. So what's not to love about making some extra cash, helping the environment, and making sure that your clothes is given an extra life? I love that. So if you're into that too, I would definitely check out that as a resource to make extra money. Okay, so the third thing on my list is doing a freelance skill. So let me kind of explain what this is. Doing a freelance skill is honing in on a talent or multiple talents that you might possess, and then basically starting a mini business or making money off of that. I will give my personal example. I started a mini photography business back in February of this year, and I was doing senior pictures for people at Cal-U, and then I was also doing senior pictures for people here at Great Oak, this high school that I graduated from, and then I was also doing like audition headshots or theater headshots, just various things that people were needing for those different things, and I was charging like $30 for local, $50 for travel, and that kind of covers my gas to get to and from a shoot. But it's super easy and super quick, but I'm exercising a talent that I love. I know I can work and move with angles and my camera and just try and make people look the best, make them feel the best, make them laugh behind the camera, and I can make some money off of it. So it's a fun thing to increase my interpersonal communication skills. That's my major, is communication, and working with different people and putting myself out there in an entrepreneurship way has allowed me to make those connections flourish. And so I encourage you, if you have one or even a few talents, which everyone does have something that they're good at, hone in on that and try and make money off of it, even in the slightest ways, because it's super easy once you start building up your clientele or advertising or just getting your name out there. So I made a list of some different freelance skills that people can do. So people can make art physically or digitally. I know that I sell my stickers on Redbubble. That's a way to make digital art. People are always looking for artists to sell their art on Canva, on Redbubble, and different graphic design outlets. So I would definitely look at that if you are good at graphic design. Doing different stuff like photography, makeup or hair for people, for prom, pageants, homecoming if you're super good at it. Maybe you're going to cosmetology school. Exercise your skills, practice on clients, and build up your list of connections. It's super important now. And the list just kind of goes on. You can do dog walking, you can run errands for people if you have a car and vehicle for transportation. So those are just some ways you can use your freelance skills or some time or resources that you already have just laying around and making some extra money. All right, the fourth way that you can make some extra money is through the apps Care.com for babysitting or be a DoorDasher locally. So I personally do Care.com. I have a profile so I can babysit for local families. I actually just opened this up about 2 weeks ago and have been getting messages, and I'm trying to kind of fit it into my schedule with my 2 jobs and everything else I got going on. But it's a super easy way to connect with people that need a nanny or a babysitter. Maybe they need you to do some different things with their kids. Maybe you are needing to work with kids for a job and it'd be great to have that on your resume. So Care.com, the caregiver app, is a super great way to make extra money on the side, as well as the DoorDasher app. I actually have a couple friends to do DoorDash, and it's a super easy way if they're bored and you have a car at your convenience. You're able to go pick up stuff from restaurants or different locations and then drop it off to its recipient. So another super great way to make money. The fifth thing I want to talk about is Acorns investing app. So this is actually something I discovered through another YouTuber, and it is an application where you set up and link your bank card and your bank account to this application, and then it invests your money into the stock market. So you're basically making money without doing a single thing except for keeping your money in that account. Let me explain this a little bit further. This application also runs on what's called roundups, and so they take, let's say you buy a coffee from Starbucks for $5.55. That 45 cents extra goes up into your roundup account automatically. So you can decide that you want to put that 45 cents into your investment, and you might have 10 cents lying here, 13 cents lying here, etc., etc., and it's going to build up over time, and you're just going to be investing money that's basically spare change for just keeping it in an app. I think why I'm so passionate and love this so much is it's so easy. This is in no way sponsored by Acorns. I literally found this on YouTube, and I just want to put it out there for everyone who watches my feed because I think it is awesome. If you use my link below to sign up for Acorns, you will get $5 invested in your account right away. So I would definitely look into that. All right, now the last few things I'm gonna talk about. So the Swagbucks app, the Ibotta app, or the Shopkick app. You've probably heard about this stuff through different advertisements on YouTube, on Instagram, sometimes Facebook. Sometimes before you watch something on Hulu, there'll even be advertisements for these kind of applications. But basically what they do is companies will send you a rebate for buying their different products at a grocery store or beauty stores, or even some clothes stores do this. So for example, I could be needing to go buy Greek yogurt at Target. And on Ibotta, there is a $2 rebate going on where if I buy a certain brand's Greek yogurt and then I take a picture of my receipt and put it onto my Ibotta account, I will get $2 PayPal'd back to me. So then I save that $2 ultimately when I spent that $3.16 on a tub of Greek yogurt to make yogurt bowls. So you kind of get the idea is you're shopping with the intentions of purchasing from certain brands in order to get coupons where you're being rebated back once you already purchase it. So this is a great way if you're pinching pennies, if you're a college student, if you're someone who's saving up for, maybe you pay rent every month, or maybe you want to buy a house or a car or whatever it is that you desire that you want for your investment for later in the future. This is a great, awesome way to be able to kind of pinch those pennies and save where it's necessary on the things you need every day, like groceries. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to talk about making money is I'm going to kind of elaborate on brand deals, but please let me know if you want me to kind of elaborate this also in the comments, because I can make a completely separate video about what brand deals are, how different people work around them, all that, but I won't get into it too much today. But basically what brand deals are is it's a great way to market or advertise for companies if you have a large Instagram platform, a different medium to share your content such as YouTube, or if you have a blog, and to review a product that a company will send you, and sometimes they will compensate that for gifts. So you get free products, you get free food, you get gift cards to spend, or they PayPal you or send you checks for advertising their product. So it's a brand deal where you're physically making money, and actual income from brand deals. Now this isn't for everyone, and when I started out my YouTube channel and my blog and everything, I knew this was a possibility, but I didn't realize how big the world of brand deals are. So you can get signed to influencer agencies, brand deal agencies, YouTuber agencies that will link you specifically to brands that are wanting to work with creators that are like you. So my specific platform involves college, lifestyle, and beauty. And I am targeted to companies that deal with lifestyle, college, and beauty because they want someone to advertise their products from a marketing standpoint that will get their demographic of consumers to buy their products that I am putting out there, if that makes any sense. And so if you are a content creator, if you want to be a content creator, if this is something that you're passionate about or you want to give it a try, I encourage you to go for it. Oh, and that almost fell. I encourage you to go for it because it's an awesome opportunity to not only better your skills in life, but also to transform yourself into someone who knows about the digital marketing world, because it's such a huge part of what today is. It's a huge part of how we run our life today, and you can benefit from it in ways you never thought you would. Alright, so now that we've kind of touched all of the making money, let's talk about the saving money aspect. So I saw a really important quote on YouTube when I was watching a money saving video, and it was, save the ordinary for the extraordinary. So save on your ordinary day-to-day stuff, your food, your clothes, different gas expenses, price check, coupons, all that. Use them. Don't be afraid to, don't be embarrassed to. Save so that you can afford the extraordinary. So let me give you kind of an example of what this looks like. If I'm going to Target and I need to get groceries, and I'm just going there to get groceries, and we all know how distracted you can get at Target, make a list and stick to that list. I'm gonna write out all the meals that I'm going to make for that week, for that month, however long that I'm grocery shopping for. And I'm going to stick to it to a T. I'm gonna budget, bargain shop, use the Target app, see if you can get the cartwheel dollars off and the coupons, but save on your ordinary so that next summer I can afford to go to Paris, or I wanna go to the Bahamas sometime, and so I'm gonna have to fork out that money to go and travel, because I'm never gonna get my time back, but I'll get my money back. And when I'm young, I wanna travel. So save on your ordinary so you can afford your extraordinary. So this is one of the ways that I budget. I don't know if this is gonna show, but I have this spreadsheet. Oh, you can see my ring light. So I have this spreadsheet on my laptop, and it just kind of outlines when I'm working, how much I'm making, how long I'm working for, and then the breakdown of where my money is going in. So I have this much money going into checking, this much money going into savings, and then it also has the breakdown for how much I'm spending on gas, how much I'm spending on my bills, how much I'm spending on going and getting coffee, how much I'm spending on different monthly expenses that I expect to be there, so I know, okay, I have to pay for this, this is a requirement that I have to invest in, etc., etc. And then this is, I have this $100, $200, $300 left to kind of mess around with, have fun with, play around with, go out to lunch, dinner, coffee, whatever. And this gives me a lot of freedom and takes a lot of anxiety off my back, because I can see how I light up and highlight my spreadsheet with the different colors and what they mean. So the green means positives going into my account, positives that are building up my savings, building up my checking, and I'm able to kind of spend that money. But if I scroll over to another side of my spreadsheet, I have my monthly expenses, investments, and extras all lined up in these columns that are colored, and it's yellow, blue, and purple. And those different columns allow me to understand what my monthly expenses are, where my investments are, extra cash, and extras. And then the very last column of my expense budget sheet is everything I'm spending money on. So I save my receipts, I check my bank account, I try and update what I'm spending money on, so that next month when I'm making my budget and kind of planning for what I'm spending, what I'm saving, all that for my future, I can say, you know what, I can afford to save an extra $100, extra $200, etc. for that trip to Paris I want to go on, or my student loans that I'm taking out. And that way I'm not getting into a pickle when it comes to my expenses. I'm being an adult, I'm being financially responsible, and I'm trying my best to take care of the things that matter most in my life, which is definitely my future. Alright, you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up if it was useful, if it was helpful, if you want me to make another video like this later once I get into my 20s. I'm only 19 now, but comment down below what you want to see next time from All Things Sam. Like I said previously, all the links that I mentioned in this video are going to be in my bio, as well as the links to sign up and get your offers and discount codes off of different things. If you like my channel and want to see more from All Things Sam, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.